Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Kevin here coming back at you with another video, a comparison video. So before I get started, let me just say thank you guys for subscribing, and please hit the notification bell. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. So anyway guys, I just wanted to show you guys a comparison, a one-on-one with my bike, my KV75, and my son's MT1, which is actually now an MT50. That's the name we're giving it. So anyway, both bikes need to be fully restored. I haven't got to that point yet. This one right here has a completely rebuilt engine, which you guys seen, and both bikes are CDI. So I wanted to build a bike for my son, Andrew, and so this is called the Andrew bike build on this one right here. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about them. So this bike right here is a 1980 with a 1975 tank. Okay, the tank is 1975, and I'll show you. There is no coating on this tank. This tank is just that clean. It is mint. And Andrew's tank, although the outside is kind of grungy, looks just like that tank. So I really lucked out with two tanks of the same color and everything else. So we took the 75 decal off that. We're having one made that says 50. So I'll start with this bike right here. Basically went through the whole entire bike, new wheel bearings, new brakes, new chain, new sprockets, bearings, seals, the whole shebang. Gone right through this thing. New piston, new rings. I ended up doing that off video, but I did that. New cable. Literally everything has been done to this bike. This bike runs great, drives great. I did videos on this right here of adjusting the clutch. I put new tires on it, building it, had the whole bike motor stripped down, went through the entire thing, had a lot of help from a friend of mine who's just been he's the ambassador of these bikes. Anyway, he gave me a lot of help and sent me a lot of parts and pieces, so he knows who he is. Special thank you to you, and I couldn't have done this bike build without you. This bike right here I picked up on my way to Harvey Spooner's place to go pick up a load of an LT 125. You guys probably remember that video. And the engine that's on this bike is from a Kawasaki Kawasaki KDX50 engine right there. It has a completely brand new top end, new carburetor, air filter assembly. This motor right here is used on the Suzuki Junior 50s and the LT50. Custom made exhaust, which I did videos on. So you can see how it's capped off right there. And then it's got the four-wheel exhaust coming up on this side right here, nice and tight. And then goes into the back of the muffler that way. So what I wanted to show you guys is that no holes were drilled on this frame at all, period. None. Everything can be literally taken off, and I can put this spare KV75 engine onto it. No problem. So I wanted to do something that was kind of cool and special. So I made him a one-off bike for him. So a little bit about this bike. This is an automatic, just like that bike. This is only one gear, where that is 3. This is 2-stroke, just like that one. This bike right here was what you call CDI, which is CDI. This one right here I made CDI. So this bike right here wasn't original. This one used to have points. I converted that over to CDI ignition. This bike right here didn't have a charge coil, so I had an extra charge coil from a KV75 stator plate. I modified that to fit this. The videos are all on YouTube. You can see how I did all that. So this bike right here is literally charges, lights up. All the lights come on just the same as that one does. All the controls are the same. The wiring harness is plug and play. Throttle cable's the same. Everything is the same, which is just awesome. So I was able to keep a lot of the original stuff. That is a factory exhaust right there off of the off this bike, came with this bike, and I just lobbed off the front there. I cut it off right where it starts to bend down, so I could put the cap on it, and I did it that way, making it into a smaller expansion chamber. This one's 49 cc's. This one is I think it's like 76 or something like that. I had to modify. You can see this is the factory front engine mount right here. I had to modify this one using some stock right there, but everything is the same, so it's all made up of the same parts, so it's pretty cool. The only thing I have left on his bike is I have to do tires and put chain sprockets. That's it, and then his bike is all up and running. And of course we're going to put training wheels on it. So new tires, new chain sprocket, and then our father-son bikes will be complete. So they both use the oil injection system. So both bikes are utilizing those oil tanks. Everything is, like I said, all the systems on the bike are on this bike right here are as they are on that bike. The wiring harness is the same, nothing's cut up. Uses the same tail lights, same headlight. Well, just an earlier one. But yeah, they're all the same exact bikes. It's pretty cool. I figured I'd do a video and show you guys the comparison. Even the heads are close. They're different bolt pattern. You can see how close they are. So it was a fun build, and I just figured I'd do a final comparison video on my KV75, and then we're gonna of course restore that. So very, very excited about that. So we're gonna go through this bike right here completely, get this bike all restored, stripped down, painted. You know, the rims are gonna look something like those. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice when it's all done, when it's all said and done. So I just figured I'd do a video. You guys have seen it do the first start. You've seen this one do the first start. Everything, like I said, I kept everything the same and original as I could without altering the bike frame. So the exhaust could easily be replaced. I have the engine if I wanted to put it back onto the bike, and I have all the parts and pieces to it to mount it back up. So I really lucked out with that bike built. Oh, and I need a brake cable. I gotta get a back brake cable. Other than that, she's good to go. So, but that is my KV75 and my MT KDX 50, whatever you want to label it, bike. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope this bike right here inspires you to build something unique. And let me give you guys a quick sneak peek before we go any further. What do you think of that, guys? This is a MT1 that's been left to die and rot, and we are going to do something special with this bike. It's not going to be all factory. That license plate's claimed, so I'm not selling it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That is a an MT1. Pretty neat, huh? Thought it was pretty cool. I couldn't let it go to scrap. So I figured I'd show you guys that, and we're gonna do something really cool with this bike. There's my KD80 out of hiding. So anyway, guys, thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, thank you for sharing my videos, and hopefully you inspire. We're gonna be doing a lot of cool things this summer, or springtime I should say, and so I'm just trying to get the workshop all up and going. I showed you guys the workshop already in the other videos, so I'm not gonna do that again. But anyway, guys, thank you for hanging in there with me on my downtime, and thank you for subscribing and keeping in contact with me. All of you guys have checked in on me, see how everybody's doing. We're all doing good. Just got done doing a big move, so it's almost bike time, guys. So we're gonna be back onto it like flies on a stink, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll talk to you later.